DC, APP, what's going on, my fellow advocates? What's good with y'all? I wanted to bring y'all this just real quick here. This gentleman here was in the news recently for his escape from Staten Correctional Facility, and I just want to go into something I had heard about that, which makes it far more interesting in his escape. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, channel going down, TikTok going down, Facebook on his way. Alright y'all, since a second teen has been charged in connection to an early morning Thanksgiving shooting. Tandian Stoudemire, 18, was arrested Thursday by Montgomery police on charges of first-degree robbery and assault. Marion Miles Bailey, 18, was previously charged with the same crime. Montgomery police responded to Eric Lane early Thanksgiving on a report of a person shot. At the scene, officers discovered the victim in a vehicle with gunshot wounds. Captain Regina Duckett said the man drove himself to the area park from Town Way where the shooting happened. The man was taken to a hospital for treatment where it was discovered that he had suffered injuries to his lungs and trachea. According to court records, both teens allegedly were attempting to rob the victim of cash when the shooting occurred. Stoudemire was booked into the Montgomery County Detention Facility on a $90,000 combined bond. So, young kids, teenagers, early 20s, you pay attention to this, right? Two kids, 18, decide to go hit a stain, as the kids call it nowadays, right? They finna go hit a lick, you know what I'm saying? I'm not that old, I just turned 30, but you know what I'm saying? I know what's going on, right? They decide to go stain something, it don't go right. Everybody's not going, you know what I'm saying? So, and what do you do if somebody bucks on you and you have a gun? You use it. So, granted, they shouldn't have been in that situation in the first place, but at that point, it becomes your life or mine. Regardless, they're in the wrong. Now, I don't know for sure, but he was the second person arrested, like they said. So that would imply that his homeboy, right, the first kid they arrested, Mr. Bailey, told on him. They probably kick it together every day. All right, kids, now what does he get for this type of behavior? 23 years, robbery, assault, attempted murder. I mean, my lord. 23 years at 18. Going to the big house. Now, as you can see from this man's sentencing information, he's only been inside for about 2 years, 2 months, and 14 days at this point. Minimum release date of 2044, parole consideration of 2036. Okay, fast forward up to this week. Montgomery, Alabama, the U.S. Marshals Service Gulf Coast Regional Fugitive Task Force arrested an Alabama Department of Corrections escapee May 26. Tandian Stoudemire, 21, was serving a 23-year sentence for attempted murder and robbery out of Montgomery County when he escaped from Staten Correctional Facility in Elmore County around 2 in the morning, May 25th. Now, that's from the U.S. Marshals website right there. After members of the Gulf Coast Regional Fugitive Task Force, located Stoudemire hiding in a locked room at a residence in the 3900 block of Woodley Road, they breached the door and arrested him without incident. Stoudemire has been turned over to the Alabama Department of Corrections. In addition to that, it says Acacia Laria Stallworth, a civilian, has now been charged with facilitating Stoudemire's escape. She has since been released on bond. And that's a picture of him in the middle right there. As you can see, after they captured him, he's got civilian clothes on, and he's now been transferred back to the more secure Donaldson, which is not too far from where I am. Also, the girlfriend. You see the girlfriend right there? Says they have a 2-year-old together. So that's his BM. Baby mom helped him get up out of his skirt. I wonder if she picked him up, or I wonder if that was his house he was hiding at, or crazy. Now, the reason why this is so interesting is because I saw one of these Facebook advocacy groups, families of the incarcerated within Alabama, communicating back and forth with advocates, lawyers, political activists, other advocates, and most importantly, inmates on the inside with cell phones, right? That's where I found out that apparently he had been stabbed the week before. So apparently he had gotten stabbed the week before. So you 2 years into your prison sentence, you know what I'm saying? Down there at Staten, Now, I heard Staten at one time or another, like Guard and my brother says, it's a decent camp to be at. I heard everybody wants to get to Staten. So, heard the guards are laid back, shit like that. Heard it's sweet. Now, nothing in Alabama is sweet, but I heard it's, less dangerous, higher security facility, I guess, if you want to call it that. Yeah, got stabbed the week before, so pressure's on. Now, I had gotten to not slide. As an advocate, I'm not going to go back and forth with people. I'm not going to be disrespectful. I may be a little snide. That's it, you know what I'm saying? I will remain professional at all times. For the most part, I'm not going to get out of my body. But she was telling me that they have protective custody in Alabama, and it's at Limestone. I was telling somebody they did, and she said they do it at Limestone, and many inmates serve all their time there. So if that's the case, I'm sure. So out of all the prisons in Alabama, protective custody is at Limestone. So if somebody checks in at home and they're going to have them on the bus, or Staten, or Easterling, Ventress, St. Clair, Donaldson, if anybody checks in at those prisons, you're telling me they're going to transport them to Limestone. You know what I'm saying? No. I'm sure that's only for people that are really scared of their own shadow. More famous people, probably cops. You know what I'm saying? Government officials, shit like that. People convicted of, I'm sure it's pretty hard. I bet it's pretty hard to get there. To get that status in Alabama and to be able to serve the majority of your time there is probably something really special and unique about you or your case. Saying that to say, as I've heard Cartoon 5, Trey 90, Alabama YouTuber, been in Alabama prison 20 years, talk about, and as well as my friends talk about, there is generally no protective custody, meaning immediately and for the most part, you can go to the hole, you know what I'm saying? They're going to kick you back out sometimes in the same dorm. Not even transfer you to another prison. I guess they don't have the resources for that, or they really just don't give a damn. What he said, Cartoon said, in the video not a week or two ago, if you stab a man on Monday, y'all back on the yard in each other's face on Thursday. Craziness. For him to do this just 2 years into his sentence, I feel like he must have felt like he had no other option, even if he did go to the police, you know what I'm saying? I've heard stories of motherfuckers talking about they go to the police and they tell them to get the fuck out of my face, go pay who you owe, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of my face type shit, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, I digress. I want to know what y'all think, though. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section about this. Prayers up for this young man and his family and the victims in his case, it's tough, you know what I'm saying? You gotta stand up under what you did at this point, you know what I'm saying? So he's got the little neck tattoos and stuff like that. NFL up here where I'm at, that's some sort of organization, I'm pretty sure. So down there in Montgomery, I'm not sure if it's a similar thing, but I know they're not people to play with up here, I'm pretty sure. So shout out to all the people being active in the comments and stuff like that, liking the videos, sharing my stuff. Make sure y'all continue to do that. New folks, I appreciate y'all. Like I said, if y'all came over from Blood on the Razor Wire or Facebook or the TikTok, I appreciate y'all. I'm doing everything that I can. We gonna get it going. We gonna keep it going. Y'all know what's going on.